Hi, I'm here in Patty Young's booth, and this is her Grand Bazaar collection. We're really excited about it. She also has some new ribbon lines we want to talk about. So, Patty, tell me about Kyoko. It turns out this was a really popular pattern for you, right?
It was. Our first Kyoko pattern is this one right behind me. Was our child's Kyoko, which goes sizes 2T to 7, and we brought this pattern out probably a little over 2 years ago, and it's always been our best-selling pattern. And so we get so many requests for it in different sizes. We came out with the dolly one, which is the one I'm holding right now, which is for 18-inch dolls. And it was very popular too, but people kept saying, yeah, that's great, but we want bigger sizes. We want tweens, we want women's. And so we finally, it was a lot of work because sizing it up like that, and you know, for women it has to be a more flattering shape. You can't have this big thing that poofs out like this, because who's gonna walk around in that? So we're like, okay, we gotta make it a little bit more, you know, tighter fitting and a little bit more form fitted and, you know, flattering for women. You gotta shape the top part a little bit differently. So it took a little bit of work, and we worked with a couple of professional graders in the industry to make it work, and we finally do. We're so excited to showcase all of our different Kyokos. This is the women's version. We didn't bring the tweens here because it pretty much looks a lot like this. But
well, I noticed also that I think that you had people make them out of different fabric too, and these here are made out of your new line, Grand Bazaar.
Yeah, these are all made out of Grand Bazaar.
Okay.
Yes, and the pattern can be made in knits, which yesterday I was wearing the knit version, but it can be made in wovens or knits. It could be made short sleeve like you see here, with a long skirt. It could be made long sleeve with a shorter, like tunic length skirt. It could be made without an obi or with an obi. I mean, the other way around, but without the obi or with the obi.
And then this is actually, this yes. Here is actually the Kyoko top and then the Madeline skirt?
It is. Okay. So we just wanted to show how well they go together. It's just a top with a short sleeve and no obi, so it just looks like a very simple, very casual wrap top, you know, something like an everyday kind of top.
And I noticed that you are using your Jacquard ribbon. And can you tell us, I know you have two kinds. One is reversible. It's the inverse of the other.
It is.
And then the other one is the traditional
It's a
Jacquard.
Traditional Jacquard. Yes, we're really excited to introduce this new product for us. Yeah, we have 16 styles of the Jacquard ribbons. The reversible ones are these 7/8 two-color ones, and we're really excited about this because this was actually a surprise from the mill. When I sent in the artwork, I just sent in the front side. I didn't really think about what was going to be on the back. I thought it was going to be like a regular Jacquard that just has stitching in the back. But then they sent us the samples back, and I was like, oh my goodness, this is so exciting, because it's like you get 2 for 1, you know? I mean, and we could use it. If this wasn't like this, we wouldn't be able to use it as a tie, because then you'd see all the ugly stitching in the back. But now that you have it, we could use it for hair bows and headbands and anything where you'd see the back side, like when I had my my Quilt Market badge, and we're using the ribbon for this, and so
well, that's kind
really
of like this right here.
Yeah, this one's just,
only you have it backed with something else, but you could actually just do it with that.
Exactly. This is just a lanyard somebody made for me, but yeah, it's just there's so many uses for those. And then
so these are the now which ones are the ones at the bottom are the inverse on the other side?
Yeah, we have 6 different colors of the reversible ribbons, and they're all 7/8, and then we have the rest of the styles are these 1.5-inch ribbons, and they're like a traditional Jacquard that has the stitching in the back, but it's super soft, and the colors and the artwork are a perfect match to the Grand Bazaar line, so
well,
they can be used.
I was going to say, these are all taken from prints in the Grand Bazaar line, aren't they?
They are, yeah. The Grand Bazaar fabric came first, and then the ribbons came second. So
now, both your last line, Sanctuary, and this line are out of the cotton shirting fabric. Is that right?
Yeah, cotton shirting.
And what can you tell me about the cotton shirting fabric?
Shirting is a little bit lighter in weight than a quilting cotton, but nowhere near as light as like a voile or a lawn. And so they're perfect for apparel because it drapes a little better. And once you wash, these actually aren't washed because we created this sample super fast before Quilt Market. But once you wash these, they kind of develop this like soft fuzziness about it. It almost feels like flannel. They're so. We've made sheets for the home that
like
are just
some of the vintage tops that had that really nice soft drape to them.
The first time I made a pillowcase for my daughter's bed, and then we washed it. it felt like a vintage. It's like seriously, like people will be like, wow, it feels like something from the 60s or 70s because it's got that super soft, almost patina to it. So
well, I noticed
that's
that this
what I
has
love
a really
about it.
nice flow to the fabric also. I mean,
Exactly.
it's just...
But what's great about the shirting is that it can be used exactly like a quilting cotton would be. So you can make quilts, you can make bags. As you can see, we've made bags with it. We have the interfacing in there, so it's not too light. Like you would never be able to make a bag like this out of voile or lawn. It would just be so, it wouldn't work. But
and I notice again that you've got the Jacquard ribbon.
I know
in
we're
there.
using it everywhere we can. We've got it on camera straps. We've got it on purse straps, and of course on lanyards, on the Kyoko obies. It just has so many uses.
And the other thing I really like is I love some of these pillows that you've done. I mean, they're just strip
you.
pillows. They're so easy and they're so colorful and fun.
Yes, we're thinking about putting out something. I haven't decided yet, either like a mini pattern or something like that. But we've had lots of requests for a tutorial or a pattern for these. So it's on my to-do list. I never sleep, so I'll get it done eventually.
Well, Patty, thank you so much for taking some of this time with
Yeah,
us.
thank you so much for coming.